All right, make sure you're doing the warm up. Does anyone need the notes or the assignment from yesterday? It's gonna be in the blue bin in the back. Okay, you got 2 minutes to finish this warm up. Cross, multiply, and divide. Show me you can do it right now. Awesome. It's like 2 pages table. I don't know which ones. All right, here we go. So everyone should have done this warm up, right? Solving the first portion the way we did it yesterday with cross multiplying and dividing. Heads up. Phones away. Okay, check it out. So, real quick, you are going to have a quiz in 2 days on Thursday. You're going to have a test next Tuesday on the 9th. All grades are due next Friday on the 12th. Okay? Y'all have a test on Thursday the same way the Lions have a test on Thursday. And they're going to fail. So don't be like the Lions. Be like the Cowboys. Pass that test. Okay. Oh, my bad. I meant quiz. Quiz Thursday. Anyways, so make sure you've turned in last week's warm-ups. Make sure you've finished your tests from last week. I'm going to give you those grades hopefully tomorrow or the next day. Okay. Well, anyways, what did we learn yesterday? Cross, multiply, and divide. So look, this expression needs to be in parentheses. It's x plus 1, right? In parentheses times 3. 3 parentheses x plus 1. Got to put equals. And then you cross multiply 6 and 4. Now, what did we learn yesterday about? Say something, Callie. All right, what did we say yesterday about the number in front of the parentheses? You distribute, multiply. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 1, positive 3. 6 times 4 is 24. Now, I know it's cross multiply and divide, but if you have a step like this, then you're going to have to do one extra step. Is get rid of the loner. Minus 3, minus 3. 24 minus 3 gives you 21. 3x equals 21. Your last step is to divide by 3, and you get what? What'd y'all get? Not 6, but 7. All right. Now that you got that answer like a boss, okay, so make sure you have Monday and Tuesday warm up. Huh? Okay, I'm passing out your note for today. Yesterday was more of a review. Today's some new stuff. So we're passing that out. The paper says notes, triangle, similarity, shortcuts. Y'all remember your favorite song, Side Angle Side, Side Side Side? You remember that song? Of course you do. It was amazing, right? This is not the exact same thing. I don't have a cute song for it, but some of it might sound like what we already did with triangle congruence, but this is not congruence. This is similarity. Okay, triangle similarity. So let me pull it up here. Okay. Gotta get that PDF. There we go. So, notes for similarity, triangle similarity shortcuts. Everyone's writing this down. 3 pairs of corresponding angles. If a triangle is similar, similar triangles have to have angles that are congruent. Write that down, please. Congruent. And the sides. Do y'all think the sides are going to be congruent? No. Okay. Otherwise, they would be congruent triangles altogether. Sorry. Plug this in. Yeah, I might want to do that. Okay, here we go. So, it's not that everything is congruent. For similarity, only the angles are congruent. Hey, put that way. The sides are actually not congruent. The sides are what we call proportional. Proportional. And what is proportional? Well, y'all remember yesterday, a proportion is when you have two ratios or two fractions that are equal to each other. Okay. They basically multiply by the same scale factor. Okay. Stuff like that. Now, due to the rigid nature of triangles, we do not have to know about all 3 pairs of angles and all 3 pairs of sides. In order to prove that 2 triangles are similar, the following shortcuts are sufficient to prove that 2 triangles are similar. So, what are they? Similarity shortcuts that work. Okay? So, there are 3 similarity theorems that work. Hold on one second. So one of them is side angle side, which sounds like triangle congruence, right? Side angle side. Another one we have is side side side. And then the third one we have is angle angle. Okay. Now, what I want you to put next to each of these 3 letters, instead of calling it congruent, we're calling it similar. And the way you show something is similar is with a little squiggle, tilde. Okay. Side angle side, squiggle. Side side side, squiggle. Angle angle, squiggle. Side, oh my gosh. Side angle. Wow. Okay, we got disconnected for a second. Okay. So you can write that down, please. Okay. Cool. So side, side, side similarity. If they're, write this down. Side, side, side similarity is when 2 triangles have 3 pairs of proportional sides. 3 pairs of proportional sides. Angle, angle. Similarity is when 2 triangles have 2 pairs of congruent angles. All right. So after all that, so what does it look like? Oops. Oops. So these are proportional sides. Something like that. What? Sorry, I'm not the greatest artist ever to exist. What'd you say? All right. Give you a minute. Make sure you're writing this down. 2 minutes starting now. Go, go, go. We gotta get back. Make sure you get the side. So again, all three definitions and three examples. Details matter. All right, does anyone still need this? Okay, get it. Yeah, go ahead. She got it down. Maybe 2 more minutes. Ooh, it's olive. While y'all are getting that, let me show you the one that's no right below. Which one can you not use? Okay. Once again, you cannot use bad words in my class. Okay. So SSA, whoa, or backwards. Okay. What? And what does it look like? Can't use it. Okay. Do not use angle side side, whether it's congruent or similar. No bad word. Okay. Once you've got that, flip it over, please, so we can do the backside. I'm going to show you three similarity congruence statements, one no congruence, and we'll be done. Now that I'm charging. Ready for the back? If not, you can get it later from a friend or we can go back. Look at example number 1. Everybody, flip it over. Everyone awake? Flip it over. All right, here's the question. Are these similar? Question A, are these similar? 1A. How do you tell? Well, you don't just guess, you don't just assume, okay? We got to label things just like with with congruent. So when I see that X marks the spot, you got to put those arcs, right? The vertical angles. Does everyone see it right here? You got to label this and you got to label this, okay? Now, do not put tick marks unless they're congruent. So I don't see congruence. I don't see anything matching here. But here's the question. Do these corresponding sides give me proportional relationships? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. This 65, this corresponds with 13. Right? These are corresponding. 50 and 10. These are corresponding. Okay? So here's what you do. You make a fraction. The connecting corresponding sides make it into a fraction, 65 over 13. And then in the same order, 50 and 10 make it into a fraction. And then, Desmos is your friend, you can find out what those fractions equal, right? So 65 over 13, 50 over 10. They both equal what? 5 and 5. So let me ask you this. Are these proportional if they match? Yes. So since I have two proportional sides with congruent angles in between, that's called side angle side. So are they similar? Yes. How do I know? Side angle side. Two proportional sides that make the same fraction with an angle in between that is congruent. So D to B to C corresponds with, matches in the same order as L to B to K. Okay? Remember, order matters whenever we're doing congruence and similarity. So again, these triangles have been rotated. And same thing here. These have been rotated. Okay? You got these rotated triangles here. Rotation. So are these similar? Now, what's been labeled here? These are three sides. These are three sides. So should we automatically say side, side, side? Not automatically, but if it's anything, it's going to be that. What we need to do is see what is corresponding and see if they give us the same fraction, okay? Now, this is kind of crazy because this has been rotated. So I want you to kind of twist your head as you're doing this, right? So this 13 corresponds with 39. This 14 corresponds with 42. This 11 corresponds with 33. Do you see how I'm connecting the corresponding sides? I suggest that you also connect the corresponding sides because those are going to be your fractions, okay? So what are my fractions? 13 over 39. 11 over 33. 14 over 42. What do they equal? Are they equal to each other? Is really the question, okay? So let's find out. 13 over 39, 11 over 33, 14 over 42. Are all three of these the same? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, which by the way, if you click this little circle, it reduces to 1 over 3, right? This is 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. So since all three sides give me the same fraction, that's called proportional. We can call it, yes, similar, because of side, side, side similarity. Okay? So S to the R to the Q, okay, matches and corresponds to, on the other triangle, U to the V to the W. In that order, S is rotated down to U, R is rotated down to V, Q is rotated over to W. Okay, questions on 1 and 2. So you're basically looking, what are the 3 things they give you? If it's side, angle, side, just make sure that the sides are proportional and the angle is congruent. If you have 3 sides, make sure all 3 sides matching give you the same fraction. That's proportional. Then it's side, side, side. Number 3, okay, do I see intersecting lines? So that's going to be angles that I need to label, right? Vertical angles. So I got vertical angles, and I got two arcs. So that looks like angle, angle. Is that one of my similarity statements from above? It is. So all I need are 2 angles, and I'm good. So yes, it's similar because of angle, angle, similarity. So T to the A to the U, 2 arc, 1 arc, is B to the A to the C. Back. Like them boys are back. All right, last one. So I got an angle that matches with an angle, and then I got a side, and then I got a side. Now hold on. Oh, my bad. These don't match. I got a side and a side. Okay, it's been a rotated triangle. But here's the deal. Even if these were proportional, that would be angle side side. Can we use angle side side? Can we spell angle side side with an abbreviation ASS? No way. No SSA, no ASS. We don't speak that or write that in this class. So with all the information we have, no, we don't know enough because it cannot be SSA. You can write it and scratch it out. Scratch it out, okay? Do you understand the 3 similarity statements, how to find them out? Okay, you're going to do that on this assignment. You'll have some more time tomorrow on this as well. Make sure you finished yesterday's assignment on proportionality as well. Okay. If you need the front or the backs, if you miss something, get it from a neighbor nearby.